Hello everyone, welcome to another yoga class. My name is Emily and today I have for you just a quick stretch break. So you could do this anytime, right? But you could do this at work, right? Just taking a few minutes, break from whatever it is that you are doing. You could keep seated right at your desk. Or you could do it any other time, right? So I'm going to sit on a block, but like I said, you could be sitting in a chair. That is totally okay too. And then here we go. All right, so we'll start by just setting the shoulders back, rolling them back and down, sitting up nice and tall, and then just find a few neck circles. So bring your left ear to your left shoulder, and then chin to chest, and then right ear to right shoulder. And then do that a few times. Go back and forth, just side to side. Go nice and slow or at whatever kind of pace works best for you. And then lift back up through center. Roll the shoulders a few times. And then reach your left arm out in front of you. Take your right fingertips to the left fingertips and just start to pull back on the fingertips a bit, right? So we're just finding this nice stretch through the forearm, through the hands, through the fingers. So just keep kind of pulling back, but at the same time, you're pressing the left fingertips forward. So you're still finding a little bit of engagement in the hand. And then release that, switch sides. So the left fingertips will pull back on the right fingertips, palm facing forward on that right hand. Big stretch through that forearm. And then release the hands down, give them a little bit of a shake. Make fists, and then just find these big circles with your fists. Right, so again, move nice and slow. And we're not kind of moving the whole arm here. We're not going crazy. We're just seeing if we can kind of isolate this movement right into the wrist. Switch directions of that circle. Right, especially if you are working at a computer, it's really important to kind of give your hands, your wrists, your forearms the attention that they really need to compensate for some of the constant work that we're doing. Okay, give everything a little bit of a shake. And then we're just going to rise all the way up to standing. So if you're on the ground, you'll stand up. If you're in a chair, whatever, you know the deal. We're just going to stand up. Okay, so from here, roll your shoulders back. Reach your arms out to the side. And we're just going to find this kind of movement with our spine. So on your inhale, reach your arms back, back, back. And then exhale, reach your arms forward, round through most of your upper back, right? So we're not kind of taking this into our belly and rounding through our low back and doing anything weird with our pelvis. We're mostly just reaching through our upper back. So inhale, open back up. Exhale, reach forward, round through the upper back. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. And then come back through center. Shake it all out. Okay, so then from here, I want you to reach your arms up, find a big stretch, and then exhale, forward fold. So your feet are about hip distance apart. Bend your knees as you go and just fold down. So if you have a desk in front of you, you could have your hands on your desk. You don't have to fold all the way down. And I'm going to I have blocks here, so I'm just going to put my hands on blocks. So hands could be on the ground, hands could be on blocks, hands could be on a chair, or they could be on a desk, right? Whatever you've got handy. But then just kind of pedal out the legs. So bend one knee and then the other. Move the hips a little bit side to side. And then bend into the knees even more and rise all the way back up to standing. Roll the shoulders back. Move everything around a little bit. And then here we go. We're just going to find this standing leg raise kind of knee pull. So you can always have your hand on a chair, a desk, or even the wall. But we're just going to draw the left knee in towards the chest. Bring your hands around that shin or knee. Pull the knee up and then release it down. So we're going to do that a few times, just kind of marching back and forth, side to side. So pull one knee up and then the other. Just do that a few more times. And then bring the feet back down and move around, shake it out. Okay, so this next one is for our hips, right? Especially if we're sitting all day, a lot of times our hips and our low back get a little bit tight. So you could do this freestanding, right? You could work on your balance or have your hand on your chair, your desk, or a wall. So I'll have my hand on a wall just so you can kind of see where I'm going with this, but I'm going to cross my right ankle over my left thigh, and then I'm going to sink my hips back and down. So here's our kind of side view so you can see where we're headed here. We're sinking our hips back and down, and we're getting a really nice stretch through that right hip. So that's why that desk or chair might come in handy. You could have your hands on it while you sink the hips back, find that big stretch and not have to worry about the balance. Or you can certainly get that balance component in there as well. And take a big breath in, breath out, rise back up, and just switch sides. So cross that left ankle over the right thigh. And then again, hand can be supporting you somewhere for balance. Sink the hips back and down. Keep the shoulders rolling back, right? So we're not kind of rounding and hunching forward. We're keeping lifted through the heart, through the shoulders, through the head. And we're really sinking down, getting that stretch through the left hip. All right, stay for just another big breath in. Breath out. And then rise back up. Bring that foot down. Shake it out. And then one last stretch. Just bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Roll your shoulders back. Hug your elbows towards each other. And if it still feels okay, start to take the knuckles towards the ground. So we're starting to straighten through the arms a bit. They don't have to go all the way straight though, right? So just breathe into your chest, your shoulders. Take one more big breath in, breath out, release the hands, give everything a bit of a shake, and then get back to work. No, just kidding, but thank you for joining me. I hope that you feel at least a little bit better, a little bit kind of looser and ready for the rest of your day. If you like this video or any of my other videos, then go ahead and like the video, comment on what you want to see more of, and if you haven't already, subscribe. But otherwise, I will see you next time. Namaste.